Welcome to Wisconsin in Focus. I'm Benjamin Gaunt. J.D. Davidson's taking this episode off. Wisconsin Republicans were shocked this week when one of the Republican members of Congress decided that they're going to hang it up early. Congressman Mike Gallagher announced that he's resigning April 19th, far earlier than first expected, which not only means changes here in Wisconsin, but means a thinner Republican majority on Capitol Hill. Gallagher made waves earlier this spring when he announced that he was not going to run for re-election. That set off a wave of speculation as to who would fill his Green Bay area district. That race is heating up with endorsements coming out fast and furious over the past week or so. But the latest development that he's going to leave early is, well, upsetting some folks. Story we posted earlier in the week. Gallagher said in a statement, 4 terms serving Northeast Wisconsin has been the honor of a lifetime and strengthened my conviction that America is the greatest country in the history of the world. He did not say why he's leaving early. He said he did speak with the House Speaker. Gallagher did not vote to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. He's seen some reaction to that as well. The piece that we wrote earlier talks about Gallagher's time as chairman of the Select Committee on Strategic Competition between the United States and the Chinese Communist Party. That is where he made most of his headlines in Washington, D.C. It was, in fact, his plan to ban TikTok in the United States that was passed by the House and is currently waiting for action in the United States Senate. Gallagher has long been rumored to be a possible replacement for Senator Ron Johnson when he finally decides to no longer run for office. There was talk perhaps of Gallagher even being a candidate for governor in the next go-round. Gallagher has not said exactly what it is that he plans to do, though he does say he will continue his work that he was started on Capitol Hill, which probably means something to do with the Chinese Communist Party. Now, what this means for voters in Northeast Wisconsin is likely a special election before the November election. The race is already heated up with Roger Roth, who's a Republican, State Senator Andre Jacques, who is a Republican, and a couple of others who are thinking about getting in or have decided to get in but aren't necessarily top-tier candidates. Wisconsin is already going to be a very, very watched electoral state here in 2024, because we are one of the key swing states for the presidential race. There are also a lot of issues on next week's ballot, including a couple of constitutional amendments that we'll get to here in a moment. But this only adds to the drama that is elections in Wisconsin, and we will continue to have more, as we do every single week, over at the Center Square. You can, in fact, find that story there. You can keep up with this story and more, as always, over at thecentersquare.com.
Are you tired of news that puts politics over people? At the nonprofit Franklin News Foundation, we believe in putting people over politics by delivering nonpartisan news and audio content that serves you, the American taxpayer. With Franklin News Foundation, you can read fact-based, state-focused news for free at thecentersquare.com. You can listen to civil, balanced conversations between policy experts through our podcast network at americastalking.com. Or you can get in-depth news on K-12 education spending, curriculum, and school safety at chalkboardnews.com. It's all free through Franklin, where we put you, the American taxpayer, first in every story, episode, and conversation. And it's only possible through our supporters. Together, we can produce content that puts people over politics and brings Americans the news they deserve. Become a supporter today at franklinnews.org/donate. Once again, that's franklinnews.org/donate.